really perfect brushes for applying multichromatic, why can't I say multichromatic? Today I'm going to be talking to you about the brand new Clionadh Cosmetics collab with Bad to the Brow, also known as Milly, here on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok. And if you're not familiar with Bad to the Brow, she does the most incredible, like, sparkly, shifty looks, and she does a lot of content around like indie shadows, multi-chromes, that kind of thing. She does like incredible swatches, and she just, you know, with one swipe just does incredible magic with her content. And I have been following her for years, and so when I saw that there was a collection coming out with her involved, I knew it was going to be incredible. And so here we have a few products, guys. We have the Light Scatters palette. This is the multichromatic palette. It's got 9 shades, and as you can see, I've already been digging in here. So they also did a brush set. So we have 4 brushes here that Milly did with Clionadh, and these are just really perfect brushes for applying multichromatic, why can't I say multichromatic shadows. So we've got the brush set, we've got the palette, and we have 3 mini nail polishes. So here we go. Let me do this. This makes more sense. You can see how the polishes look and my nails next to each polish. So here are the 3 shades in the mini polish collection, and I really like the Clionadh nail polishes and the nail polish formula. It's really pretty. It's pretty quick drying as well. I have a special gift for messing up painted nails no matter what formula it is. So if they're a little bit nicked, just because, guys, I don't know about you, but when I put nail polish on, I cannot stand still. I just have so much going on, so it's hard for me to stay perfectly still. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's keep going and talking about the collection. So anyway, we have this beautiful brush set here. These are synthetic brushes, and then we have the palette. And I did do some swatches on my arm for you guys, so you can go ahead and see the shades. There we go. Got some adjustments. So I feel like that gives you guys a better idea of just how beautiful these shades are. And I would say the formula is like very soft. It's very smooth. Not that Clionadh shadows aren't necessarily smooth, but some of them can be a little bit flakier. These shades generally just feel like really smooth going on. So these shades are just really stunning. Multichromatic, 9 multichromatic shades, which is very much Milly's wheelhouse. Like, I think she did a beautiful job curating this palette for Clionadh. I think that this is an excellent color story, color options, and just like a range of shades if you wanted to try the brand out in a more compact format. Because usually you can buy the singles, and these are, I believe, magnetic pans. So for comparison's sake, so here's my gorgeous and messy. As you can see, like I dig into these all the time. So here's the comparison. You can see like the shades in this palette, they're more square. The traditional Clionadh shadows, they're a little bit more rectangular in shape. So you can't really take the singles and pop them into this pan, but you could take an empty Clionadh magnetic palette and do something custom if you really wanted to. But I think they did a really nice job curating this. You have a little mirror. This is probably one of the most travel friendly palettes that I think Clionadh has come out with the exception, of course, of like their new or re-released Archeo, Paleo, and Oceano palettes. But this is like also very compact, and so if you wanted to have a beautiful shimmer palette, you know, with you, you could take that with you, and it would be like very travel friendly. Right now I'm looking up the pricing for you guys. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of an issue with shipping in Canada. There is apparently a strike. This has launched, but if you order it, I would just urge patience, because that is a situation that is obviously outside of the brand's control. So hopefully they'll be able to resolve There are challenges with that, but this whole collection bundle retails for $101.92 US, which I think is actually a really great deal for what you get if you want to get everything in the collection. The palette itself retails for $65.52 US dollars, and the nail polish trio is $14.55. And then I didn't see, let me see if I can find the pricing for the brush set by itself. Let's see, do I see that? I don't know if I see the brush bundle on here, but whatever I don't have, I'm gonna put in the description box. Now, the collection also comes with a shadow enhancer, the Shine On Shadow Enhancer, and this is kind of like a primer, like an eye primer. I did use this towards the end of this look, which I'll show you guys, and I just tapped it on and you can really feel it helping the shadows to adhere to the lid. So if you're looking for like a little bit of like extra oomph to the look, like this is really nice. So you can purchase this by itself for $13.83, and I think this will probably work really amazingly well with Clionadh's other existing shadows. So that's just an intro to the collection, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the look and demo for this palette, and then we'll close out with some final thoughts. So for this look, I'm going to be combining these two palettes. My typical style when I'm doing any kind of multi-chrome look, I do like to have a matte base, and while I do really like the vibe and aesthetic of an all shimmery look, for me, I really like to have that additional definition in the look. So I'm going to go in with the Paleo palette here, and I really want to start with a deeper outer V. I'm going to go in with this shade Fossil, which is like a very pretty like burgundy maroony color, and I am going to be using Milly's brush set, but for the matte, I'm gonna go in with this rougher brush. This is the number 13, and I really like this because it's a good size for giving some control to this deeper shade. And I don't know, I'm kind of going for like an autumnal, deep autumn, early winter, but like rich vibe. And I love this matte shade because it's got this aubergine, plum, burgundy vibe that's really in for fall and winter. That is really, really, really nice. I really like how that's giving me a little outer V definition. So I'm going to go in with the shimmers, but I'm just giving my outer V some color first. I'm just doing this little outline of the outer V, and I'll go back in and I'll like blend a little bit and soften that up, but I just want to lay that color down. And then I want to go in with a little bit of the shade Magma here, and this is a nice shade. It's like a warm kind of, I don't know, like orange. It's like orangey. It's like a soft orangey shade, and I think it's a really great shade to play with the shade Fossil, and I'm bringing that in. And I like to try to keep the inner lid area a little bit brighter. For me, I've noticed when I go like really, really dark, I feel like it closes my eyes up a little bit. So that is my rationale for this. And I'm going to take a little bit of the Magma shade and also bring it around here just to soften this up. And I will probably continue to go back and forth blending the shades and softening the shades, but this is what I am laying down for right now. I want to get into the palette of the hour, which is this beautiful Light Scatters palette. And I'm going to go in, ooh, this is really, really tough because we have the shades are just so pretty, guys. I'm kind of having a hard time. We're going to start with this shade, guys. We're going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to apply with my finger. And that is so smooth and so pretty. And that is exactly what I'd hoped for. That is beautiful. That is so pretty. I'm telling you, the camera doesn't do this justice. But that is so pretty, guys. That's so pretty. So I'm going in with my finger for that part. And I'm going to take Milly's brushes. Okay, Milly's brushes. And I'm going to take the, which one is this? There's no name on this, but it's like the smallest one. And I'm going to go ahead and take some of this shade here, which is this, it looks yellow in the pan, but it has this like really cool pink shift to it. And I'm going to just do one of these things. And now it looks like lavender on the eye. Like that is really cool. And I have to say, I feel like this formula is very, very smooth. This looks kind of chunky in the pan, but like applying it, it's going on really smoothly. I'm not getting a ton of fallout, which is really, really nice. This is a stunning look. I really like that. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush, and I'm gonna go back in with the shade Fossil and put that on the lower lash line. And we're gonna, you know, round this out a little bit, pull this shade in on both sides, and just give this look a little bit more definition. I'm really glad Clionadh came out with some new matte shades. I'm glad that they brought their OG palettes back, because I usually pull in mattes from other brands. I didn't really have any before they were kind enough to send me these palettes, so it's nice to have a full eye look shades from their collection. And I'm going to take some Magma and I'm going to bring that in as well to just soften up the edge. And these are playing together really, really nicely. And I do plan to give you guys another look at these shadows, because I'm going to pull in another shade for the lower lash line, but I'm just kind of smoking this out at the bottom a little bit. And then we're going to go in, I want to take a little bit of this shade right here, and I'm going to take this brush and just dab that in the shadow, and I'm gonna bring that down here to add a little bit more something to the look. You could easily pull in like all of these colors because they're just so pretty. That's giving me a really pretty little highlight. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, but you guys, these are very shimmery colors, so it's not a total surprise. And then where I'm placing it, but no big deal. I'm gonna, you know, go back in and clean that up. And then I think I want to do something here with this shade. I'm going to take a little bit of this color and put that underneath. Do you guys see that? That is really, really cool. That's a pretty color. I'm just going to bring it all the way around. Like that dark base is giving me a cool foundation to work from to give me this look and just give the look a really neat little finish. Okay, and okay, I did forget to use the Shine On Shimmer Ready, so what I'm going to do is go over what I do have, because I'm going to add one more color to the top. We're not done yet, but as you can see, these shades, they don't really have like any problems like adhering, but we're going to add something else. We're going to just go ahead and add another shade, and I think this is supposed to kind of work similarly to the Pat McGrath like shimmer enhancer that she has, but hers is more like a glycerin stick of some sort. And then I think the last thing I want to do, which is so hard to decide because there's so many pretty colors. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and like tap it on, and that shimmer enhancer, it definitely, I could see how it gets the product to really just like stick on there. Like look at that. Let me kind of blend this out a little bit. That just really made that pop. I'm gonna add a little bit on this side too. And I'm gonna go and touch up the outer V again because I did still like having that matte on there. So there's a lot going on right now, but I'm just playing around and seeing how everything plays together. So I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Fossil and redefine the outer V. And it's really, really, yeah, here's a little bit of Magma. I'm just going on the outer edge and combining those two. This is definitely a trust the process kind of look. And we're gonna go back in. I'm gonna get some Cinema Secrets and spray a tissue, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this shadow off of this brush. This is like a flat shadow brush. And I wanna go back in with this shade right here and like redefine this area. But I just feel like just such a shimmery, like ethereal vibe is happening here. That is really stunning. It's hard to not go in with like every single shade in the palette and just go crazy. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here, this like whitish shimmer right here, and just tap it right here in the inner corner. And again, I am getting some fallout, but you guys, I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna clean that up. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna do liner, mascara, lashes, and I will be back to talk about this collection. Okay, my friends, so this is the completed look. You saw me open the video with this look, and you just saw me demo how I created this look. So I did pull in the Paleo palette because I'm going to tell you, I really love this shade Fossil. Like, this is such a beautiful like matte shade, and I love how it helped me to ground the look. Overall, guys, I think Milly and the Clionadh team did an incredible job on this collection. I think for the quality that you're getting, this is a really, really beautiful collection. So I would say absolutely, you know, get this palette for sure. If you're not sure what else to get the palette. If you are just trying to be judicious about what to pick up, I would say the nail polish set is so cute. This is a really great way to try the Clionadh polishes, their finishes, and I would say for the price point for an indie nail polish, it is a great value, like $14 to try like 3 shades. And I don't know about you, but I very rarely go through like a full bottle of nail polish before it dries out. So I really like the idea of like a mini set. I think the brushes were really, really, really nice. Like, they're not going to be anything that's like maybe super outstanding, but if you want to get the whole collection and it's included, like, they work really, really nicely. And I personally like brushes that are this size, like a little bit smaller, especially for control and precision in application. And these are really, really nice. So I wouldn't say like these are a must have, but if you get them, you will still really like them. And then I was actually really impressed with the Shine On Enhancer. When I put this on the top of already like the look that I started, and then I added an additional shimmer, like I really felt like it added like that extra oomph. So this is really nice if you already have some Clionadh shadows and you want to just create a little bit like more vibrancy with the looks, or just make the shadows stand out a little bit more. This is really nice, and it's less expensive than the Pat McGrath one. I would say for an eyeshadow primer, this is actually a really great price. $13 US is a really great price for that. So overall, this collection is amazing, and I want to thank Milly and the Clionadh team for sharing this collection with me. I definitely, if I hadn't received this in PR, I will tell you guys very truthfully, I would have picked this up myself, because Clionadh is one of my all-time favorite indie brands. They have sent me things in the past, but I also continue to purchase things on my own. Like, I actually just purchased their Halloween nail polish bundle not too long ago, because I do really like their nail polishes, and they had sent me their other collection, but they didn't include the nail polishes, which is like totally fine. Like, I don't need to have like everything, but like when I want something from them, like I will pick it up, because I do really like their brand and I love their products. So I think this is a really great collection. I do want to congratulate Milly. I think this is so awesome that she has her own collab. She's somebody that I have followed and admired for years now. I've really enjoyed her content, so I'm really happy that 2 of my favorite things have come together. A creator I really enjoy with a brand that I really enjoy, to create something really, really cool. So yeah, I'm like really happy with the look that I created. For blush, I used my Adept Duality palette, and I used this shade Magenta here, and then I topped it with a little bit of highlighter, my Yum Rum highlighter from Fenty Beauty. Like, this highlighter is just really soft. It melts into the skin really nicely. And then for my lips, guys, I did a few different products. Like, I layered some things. So for my lip combo today, I did a few different things. I actually like layered 4 products today because I've really been wanting kind of like a berry kind of toned lip. I did my ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade, what shade is this? This is Hoopty. And then I used the shade 1000%. I topped it with this So Juicy gloss from ColourPop as well, a plumping gloss bomb. And what shade is this? This is Berry Spritz. This is such a pretty shade. And then I just did like a little dab of the Fenty Beauty Fuchsia Flex Gloss on here. And I really like how it plays off of the eye look. Like, I think this is like a very late fall, early winter, but berry tone. There's berry vibes happening here. I don't know. But anyway, I really like how the look came together. And then of course, you know, liner, lashes, all of that good stuff came together. But overall, I'm really happy with this collection. I'm happy to continue playing with these shades. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Is this on your radar? I know that Clionadh was doing some Black Friday stuff. Like, I'm not sure. Let's see. So yeah, at the time of me filming this video, they're still doing like Black Friday, like Cyber Monday type stuff. But again, unfortunately, with the strike happening, there may be some delays, but I would just say if you can place an order for this, it's going to be worth it, because with Clionadh shadows, like, I just don't really think there's a season where like, I don't think there's a season where these shades like aren't going to be really beautiful to enjoy. So hopefully things will be resolved really quickly. You know, sometimes these things happen where you have like challenges with shipping and, you know, the system maybe not cooperating. But I would say as far as the brand, like the products, the quality, so good. And so I hope everything works out and they're able to get that situation sorted out so that people can receive their orders, because this is definitely a really beautiful collection and I feel so grateful to have received it. So with that being said, guys, please let me know your comments down below what you think of this collection. Is this on your radar? Are you doing any shopping for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday shopping, or are you guys like staying chill and relaxing and shopping your stash? Like, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy content like this, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join my community. We keep it really chill over here. And as always, thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I hope you are having a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.